Okay, students. So today I'm going to start a new topic that is centriole, ultra structure of centriole that we are going to learn today. This term centriole is not new for you because centrosome, centriole, this word we used in our previous module where I taught you about the mitosis. So cytoplasm of most of eukaryotes, you can say, eukaryotes contain two cylindrical, rod-shaped microtubular structures called centrioles, and mainly they are present near the nucleus, cytoplasm. So it is present in the cytoplasm and mainly near the eukaryotic cell, one of the features eukaryotic cell, and near the nuclear membrane. Centriole does not have what do you call membrane like Golgi has, mitochondria has. That way, it does not have any limiting membrane. Neither it has DNA nor the RNA. So it is devoid of any genetic material. Certain cell organs like mitochondria, plastic has got DNA, but here it does not have any such what you call genetic material. What is main function that we have seen? That is from the spindle fiber, astal fiber of the mitotic apparatus during the mitosis or meiosis, and sometimes get arranged just beneath the plasma membrane. Another feature, this feature we have done that it from the membrane, but sometimes beneath the plasma membrane to form the flagella or cilia. So it's a center point from where flagella or cilia can arise. Centriole, it has two names. Sometimes when it is mainly functioning as the for the what do you call for the spindle fiber formation, for the astal fiber formation, as a mitotic apparatus formation. At that time, we usually mainly use the term centrosome or centriole. But when it is as a what do you call starting point, as a initiating point for cilia. Cilia arise from the basal body. So that basal body structure is the basal body is the ultrastructure of basal body and centriole is same. So at that time that we don't use the word basal or centriole when it is associated with cilia, we say is a basal body. So this idea will be more clear when I will teach you about the ultrastructure of cilia. So centriole or basal body both have the same structure, but when it is involved in the formation of cilia, it is labeled as the basal body. So यहाँ पे लिखा है when a centriole bears a flagellum or cilium, it is called basal body. So there are many synonyms for the basal body, including kinetostome. It can be kinetostome, blepharoplast, basal granules, basal corpuscles, and proximal centriole. So what I mean to say, cytoplasm contains centriole. Two centriole means one centrosome. Centriole, like the limiting membrane, it is without the DNA RNA. It has got it helps in the astal spindle fiber formation. Centriole centriole also give rise to flagellum and cilium in certain kind of eukaryotic cell. So occurrence, let's talk about the occurrence. Centrioles occur in most algal cell. Algae, yes. Most in plant, we are talking about plant cell. Most cells, it is yes. In firm cell, yes, it is there. And most eukaryotic cells or another most animalia cells have got the centriole. But they are not there in prokaryotic cell. Mycoplasma, bacteria, they do not have centriole. Red algae, they do not have centriole. Yeast without centriole. Corn bearing plant and flowering plants. So you can say, so higher plants, they do not, there is no centriole. So what happens? Spindle fiber doesn't occur. Yes, spindle fiber formation take place, but without the centriole. So flowering plants, higher plants do not have. So they are present where, they are absent where. Okay. Even in certain animals like protozoa, amoeba, they do not have. However, in certain stage of life, it is there. And certain stage of life, centriole is not there. Say, for example, some non-flagellated or non-ciliated, some non-ciliated protozoan like amoeba, it doesn't. Centrioles are not there. But some species of amoeba have a flagellated stage. Its life cycle have sometime it has got flagellated cells and sometime it has got amoeboid state. So when centriole develop a flagellated state, a centriole develop during the flagellated cell, but it disappear during the amoeboid state. So this may happen. That's at particular period of life, the animal may have centriole. If it is flagellated stage, it has centriole. But when the flagellated cell is replaced by amoeboid stage, then the centriole is also lost. Let's talk about the size of the centriole. Centriole and basal body are cylindrical in structure. I will show the diagram after this slide. Centriole and basal bodies are cylindrical in structure. Cylindrical means this shape. They are cylindrical in structure. They are cylindrical in structure, which are 0.5 to this diameter is 0.15. And length, so this length is 0.3 to 0.7. So this much is the length. So lengthwise 0.3 to 0.7 mm in length, and diameter wise it is 0.15 to 0.25 micrometer in diameter. Length, however, sometimes you find extraordinary length. Certain spermatozoa of certain species where you find the centriole has the length of 18 micrometer. So this length can go up to the 8 micrometer in length. Okay. So let's have the next slide. Position, where do you find in the cell? Generally, they are fixed for each kind of cell. Position per cell wise, it is remain constant. मतलब कि it is fixed per cell wise, but it may occupy mostly you find when you draw the typical animal cell diagram, you draw centriole near the center, near the nuclear membrane. So you can say it may occupy the geometric center of the cell, and when the cell is dividing, you can see the centriole present of the axial or sometimes apical surface at the pole. Cytoplasm around the centriole. Cytoplasm, the area around the centriole, is devoid of any cell organelles. Cytoplasm around the centriole is somewhat different. It contains fine fibrous material. It is contain fine fibrous material, and it is devoid of means without any cell organelles, and that cytoplasm is known as centrosphere. So cytoplasm near the centriole is without cell organelle. It has got fibrous proteinous material, and that amorphous cytoplasm is called centrosphere. And near to centriole, if you take animal, I will show you, and you take animal cell diagram, centriole, adjacent to centriole you find the membrane, Golgi membrane. So as I said, the cytoplasm around the centriole is amorphous and fibrous. So that amorphous cytoplasm is proteinous cytoplasm. It is contributed by Golgi protein. As you know, Golgi complex function. It releases protein. It sorted out protein. So these proteinous things are actually liberated from the Golgi membrane. So Golgi membrane may lie in close contact with the centriole, contributing the formation of the centrosphere part. Now structure. So before that, suppose this is here. This is the general feature, you guys say, ultra structure of the animal cell. So mitochondria is there, ADR is there, Golgi is there. This Golgi. So where this centriole is near the it is near the what you call nucleus. And you can see in the pair at 90 degrees, it's a pair, it's a centrosome, and both together centrosome. So it's a one centriole. So this is the one centriole, and this is another centriole, two centrioles. So you can say one pair of centriole. So another diagram, this diagram centriole, there are two duplicate. So this is one centriole and this is another centriole. Now this is like as I said, it's a cylindrical in shape. So you can see cylindrical in shape, and you can see there's an individual unit also in this structure. There's certain individual unit also. So how does it look like? Let's talk about one centriole. So the next slide, structure. So when we are talking about the structure. Centriole and basal body are cylindrical in structure, as you have seen cylindrical structure, and their size. We have already talked 0.15 to 0.25 meter in diameter, and lengthwise 0.3 to 0.7 micrometer in length. They can be as short as 0.16 micron and as long as 8 micrometer. And ultrastructure. Now, whatever I described is mainly the ultrastructure. Now you see in this slide, this you can see what you are saying. This is one centriole. Centriole is the structure that is actually assembly of microtubules. In many books, say for example D. Roberts' book, this topic is not given as a centriole separately, but as a part of cytoskeleton. Cilia and flagella is given as a part of cytoskeleton. Because you have studied cytoskeleton in your earlier classes, they are mainly some microtubule, microfilament, and intermediate filament. The main core part of the structure, entire centriole is made up of microtubule, tubulin molecule. So what is here? You can see here there is one unit. Then there is another second unit, third. So around you can see like a bamboo, like a bamboo-like structure is there. So these bamboo-like structure, I'm talking layman's term. Bamboo is not a correct term. You won't find in any cytology book. So this bamboo-like structure that we are present here, तो हम तीन बैम्बू को साथ में खड़ा कर दें इस तरह से और 9 के सर्कल पे खड़ा कर एक सेंटर इमेज if we take an image center and our periphery, if we take a particular radius and when periphery at the periphery when we arrange triplet of this bamboo, then you have the structure of centriole. So at the imaginary center when we keep such 3 3 3 3 3 3 triplet, then we have the structure of centriole. So each triplet में ये जो एक लाइन जा रहा है, suppose this is a one microtubule, is another microtubule, and some another microtubule. It's called A microtubule, B microtubule, C microtubule. So there are, so how many such triplet are there? There are 9 such triplet. Triplet means तीन की टुकड़ी. So there are 9 such triplet. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 triplets are there. Total 27 microtubules. But they are in triplets. So 3, 3, 3. So at the imaginary center, they are arranged circularly triplet, then triplet, then triplet, triplet. So they are long. They are actually what is called centriole is a cylindrical structure. Now let me give you another diagram. This is from the PS Rama V.K. Agrawal book. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there are 9 triplet A, B and C. सबसे पहले वाला है वो A, B, B and C. So these are the A, B, C. Each triplet has got 3 microtubule labeled as A. सबसे पहले वाला को हम टर्म करेंगे जो which is the adjacent to the nuclear center, which is facing the center is called labeled as A. And which one is the outer side is called the C, and in between A and C is the B microtubule of each triplet. Now this is the diagram that you are going to draw in your examination. This is the diagram you are going to draw in the examination. So when this triplet is taken, जो आगे वाला में green bamboo बताया, when this if we take a TS, if the TS is taken, and then we observe how does it look like under electron microscope, what arrangement you are going to see, that has been shown here. So let me clarify you what is there. Then we will go to next slide. ये जो diagram है मैं आपको बताता हूँ, ध्यान से सुनिएगा. If you follow the diagram, what I am speaking, you just focus label. Right now you just focus your eyesight on those things which actually I am pointing out. So what I have right now mentioned about this structure A. Before that, you can take a snapshot of this. Then I am labeling. Okay. Now, so this triplet is there. 1. This triplet is second. So these 9 bamboo-like structure that we have already seen are actually when you take a cylinder, when you take by blade, if you cut a cylinder, what and you remove that, like like you are taking TS of some root or stem of sunflower, what you are getting? A round structure. Same way, when these triplet, these long cylinders are cut, what you are going to see? Round structure. Now you see the first round, this A is entirely round. You see here, it's entirely round. In among this triplet, the first one that is facing the center is always round. The remaining two are C-shaped. The first is round, let it label as A, and the remaining are C-shaped. C for cat. So they are C-shaped. So these three are the microtubule. These are called the microtubules or subtubules. A subtubules or A subfiber, B subfiber, C subfiber. It's a subfiber, B subfiber, C subfiber, A microtubule, B microtubule, C microtubule. These three triplet together. These three triplet together is called as a blade, and this terminology is mentioned in the book of D. Robertis by D. Robertis, Cell and Molecular Biology by D. Robertis. So these triplet together is called a blade. So you have 9 such blade. Among blade, in a blade you find 3 microtubules, microtubule A, microtubule B, microtubule C. Now, even if you go to microtubule, what are they? What are they microtubule? So let's talk about A, B, and C. Their wall is made up of what? You can see here, there are 3 submicrotubule A, B, and C, and they are itself made up of certain round structure. So these round structure are actually tubulin molecule. These all are tubulin molecule. You must have learned this alpha tubulin, beta tubulin, they assemble to form a microtubule. So alpha, beta microtubule organize to form a single microtubule as a A. Another set organized to form B. Another such alpha tubulin, beta tubulin monomer organized to form C microtubule. What is called that? A microtubule contain 13 such unit. 1, 2, if you count this in examination, you must have 13 such unit. So A subunit have 13 such fiber, B and C also have 13. But what a difference between A and B is that in A there are 13, A is totally round, it's a circle. B shares some of the subunit with the A. Say for example, 3 to 4 units are shared with the A. Similarly, C also shares some of the unit with the B. So you can say 3 to 4 around are shared with the B. B on either side, you can say each microtubule shares some of the globule, some of the tubulin unit with its preceding one. So B shares with the A, C shares with the B subunit of the microtubule. So this microtubule part, A, B, C. So there are such 9 triplet. Now you also see this not only the structure, there is a within the centriole also some structures are there, and it's many mass at the first sight it look very flower like mess up and many things are mess up over here. You think that way, but once the diagram is in your mind, it will be very easier. Now, so this concept, I think this is the understood. So there are 9 such triplet arranged on a periphery of an imaginary center. And these tubule, these what you call microtubules are tilted at 45 degree. These triplets are tilted 45 degree. So they are actually facing the center. They are tilted toward the center. They are tilted toward the center. तो जैसे जैसे 9 ट्रिपलेट हैं वो सेंटर की तरफ झुके हुए हैं 45 डिग्री पे. So this about the microtubule. I also show the description, so it will be more clear to you. Right now I am only focusing on the diagram. Again, this will be repeated when I show you the slide. Now A, so this is the A. हमने लेबलिंग कैसे करेंगे? A जो ये फर्स्ट वाला है वो A ट्यूब्यूल है, ऑलरेडी लेबल किया ही हुआ है A, B and C. Now another feature is that now this triplet, बाहर का जो C वाला triplet है, adjacent triplet are in communication with one another. They are joined with one and each other. How? So there is called a structure called CA linkage. You can see here CA linkage. So this is also called CA linkage. तो आप डायग्राम एग्जाम में बनाना हो तो क्या करेंगे, पहले आप 9 इस तरह के ट्रिपलेट बना लो. Then you draw CA linkage. It's a proteinous material. It's an amorphous proteinous material. CA linkage. CA linkage. You are drawing this. So each C microtubule of the triplet is joined with the adjacent. You can see this way. Adjacent microtubule, or you can use each, you replace the word each. Adjacent microtubules are joined by CA linkage as shown in diagram. So technically आपका आंसर गलत नहीं होगा. Adjacent microtubules, I am repeating, adjacent triplets are joined with one another or with each other by CA linkage. यहाँ का C है और इसका A है, तो यह इसका C इसके A के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, इसका C इसके A के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है. This C is joined with this A. They both are adjacent. This C is joined with A. So this way you also show a around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 such linkage you are also showing. So this way 9 CA linkage you are drawing. So this much structure now completed. What is this? And that is this. Similarly, there is another structure called cilia. Cilia have only 2 microtubules, A and B. It doesn't have C microtubule. I will speak about the cilia when I am teaching you cilia. But in examination, even in your schooling, you might be have come across this terminology 9 plus 0 arrangement and 9 plus 2 arrangement. So now when you are asked about the 9 plus 0 arrangement, that means the author is referring centriole. Why it is called 9 plus 0 arrangement? Because there are periphery, there are 9 such triplets, but in the center there is no any microtubule. In the central, you are seeing this a black color structure. You are seeing that black color structure. That is not the microtubule. It's a central. It's called central hub. It is not the microtubule. It is called the central hub, and it is made up of 1 or 2 microfilament, but not the microtubule. Central hub is made up of microfilament, but not the microtubule. 1 to 2 microfilament is there according to V.B. Rastogi book. It is made up of central microfilament, and that's make the central hub, central core, center of the centriole. And the entire structure is joined with the central hub. So now what we have completed? We have completed this triplet. We have talked about the CA linkage. Now we have talked about the center. So this is 9 plus 0 arrangement. Why? 9 triplets are on periphery, but there is no triplet in the center. Now how they are attached with the center? So that let's see. Now each center is arranged, is in attachment with this triplet by this structure. This sort of structure are you also seeing in your cycle wheel, even in your bike wheel, even in your cart wheel. Central hub and spokes are coming to periphery. So from the center, there are certain spokes are moving to periphery. We will take question afterward. Okay. So from the center, here is the center, and from the center, there are spokes radiating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 such spokes are radiating. सेंटर में से क्या निकल रहा है? 9 स्पोक निकल रहे हैं. 9 spokes are radiating, coming out from the central hub. So these are called these spokes. तो हमने अब क्या क्या कंप्लीट किया, हमने ट्रिपलेट के बारे में कंप्लीट किया, सी लिंकेज बता दिया, सेंट्रल हब बता दिया. अब डायग्राम का इतना भी मैंने बता दी कि 9 सेंट्रल स्पोक निकल रहे हैं, but they don't attach directly with the A microtubule. Each spoke does not directly attach with the A microtubule, but before attaching with the A microtubule, at its distal end, it possesses some thickening. You can see यहाँ पे एक spotting बताया हुआ है black color का, यहाँ पे भी. So that black thickening is called X thickening. Oh no. Just 1 second.